new moon in Taurus, everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing moon cycle, moon day, whatever you want to call it. This is today's outfit. We got a blue jacket, this blue jacket that I've had for so long from Aeropostale. Got this flower shirt from Rue 21, and these jeans I think are from Forever 21. I have on this jade heart necklace to represent this Taurus full moon. There goes Shiva. Let's go, Sage. Can you see me? Can you see me? Hi, Shibies. What? What? Come on. You wanna get Sage? Woo! Let's spin in the Sage. Woo! My dog just ran away from me because she doesn't like the smell of sage. I'm cleansing you all for this new moon in Taurus. Today we're gonna work on new moon intentions. Yes. Yes. Get it all up in there. New moon in Taurus. Before we get started into our new moon forecast and our new moon reading, we're going to talk about new moon intentions and different ways that you can set intentions and a little bit of how to set the intentions. Go get yourself some markers if you'd like in different colors, blue, black pen. I like to use colors to represent certain like affirmations that I write down. Get yourself a moon journal or get yourself any type of journal. I'm using this journal today, which is really beautiful. Then grab yourself a drink. I got myself some Hum blueberry mint kombucha. This is my favorite kombucha flavor. Grab yourself some kombucha, some tea, some coffee, something to chill out, your crystals, whatever you want to get. Go grab them. Pause this reading and let's get started. I'll be here when you get back. Alright, so this journal, I have all different kinds of journals, but this is like my poem journal. I used to really like writing poems. I'll read one because it's about new beginnings and I think it would be perfect for this new moon in Taurus. I wrote this on October 29th, almost by Halloween, 2010. I've had this journal since 2010, guys. That is a long time and I haven't even filled it up, so I just felt that I need to use this as part of a new moon intentions book as well. And look, I have this like little yin yang symbol over here. So 2010, how old was I? That was 10 years ago. I was 18 years old. Let's see what my 18-year-old self had to say. So the title of the poem is Me Within, except I forgot to cross the T and the width. I open this new page ecstatic for a new beginning, eager to keep my soul alive, hoping this energy stays alive. I'm ready to listen, stronger with my thoughts, hearing my voice, ready for this light to ignite my light, coming to a new page of my journey, happy to cleanse away the energy leaks and feeling the vibe, balancing my life back to the way it was, even better this time around, with a different outlook, for I have grown to a stem, no longer a seed, and it's all I need. How perfect is that? Girl, my 18-year-old I'm like, who was she? Sometimes I like read back. Have you ever like read back in your like poems and stuff and wonder like where did this all come from? Where did this wisdom come from? And I'm just going based on intuition here because I saw a new beginning, so I was like, oh, this is perfect for the new moon. But even at the end it says I have grown to a stem, no longer a seed, and it is all I need. Like, how funny is that? And the new moon is all about planting seeds. Oh, I think is there an extension to this? Hold on. It continues, guys. I thought it was ended. As I start my poet voice, there will be a mix of past, present, and future. Some will be sad, but don't fret. It's all part of life, which is full of emotion. You have to get in touch with it all to express yourself. Damn! Thank you, younger self. That was powerful. Oh, I'm gonna read this next one. It's a little short. Being creative lets you feel. It opens up your heart chakra. Being creative helps one to let go of anger, pain, to set it free. So let it be to creativity. And then I like made a little I have quite a bit in here that I wrote. This new moon, definitely get more creative because my inner self is calling something else. Anyway, went a little off topic, but I thought that was like really fitting for this new moon. Get yourself your pens and how you're gonna set your new intentions. Okay, how do we set new intentions in general? You set an intent. If you want something or if you want to, achieve something, or it doesn't matter like if you want to set an intention for your day, for the next day, or for the month. The time frame doesn't matter. It's all up to you. And then then you stick to those intentions. You water those intentions. Like when you water a plant, you plant the seeds. You don't water a plant once and then leave it. It doesn't, normally plants would not keep growing. Let's say house plants, for example. You gotta keep watering them. You gotta keep nurturing the seed. You gotta keep going at it. And it's the same thing with setting intentions. If you get a journal and you get different color pens, I've said this in a different new moon video. I think it was new moon in Sagittarius. And you get different colors to represent that intention. So let's say you want to attract money, you get green, and then you can write a letter to yourself, or you could write affirmations. A really good one is, I have an overflow of wealth, or I have an overflow of abundance. Money comes to me easily and frequently. Money is a tool I could use to help others. Money gives me freedom and choices. These are all different affirmations that you can tap into, or you could just simply write an intention that I want to attract more abundance in my life. I want to attract more money in my life, more success. So you pick a topic and you think of the color that represents that. Let's say you want to set an intention to be more positive and happy. You use the color yellow. And yes, the yellow might not really show because it's kind of transparent like on the paper, but it's still there. Like, do the best you can, you know, like you can outline it if you'd like with a pen or something. But I am positive. Every day I live a positive life or day, whatever. I wake up refreshed, full of energy and happiness. Different things like that. Let's say you want to work with your heart chakra, or you could even use green for health. Like, I want to invest in my health more each day. Whatever the case is, make it according to you. Don't copy like what I say. Make it in a form of your words. If you want to work with like your heart chakra, you could also use green as well. If you want to work with like love, think of the chakras, it's the color green, or use the color pink. Use the color pink for more romance in your life. It doesn't necessarily mean if you want a relationship. If you do, go for it. But different things like that. Orange, you can connect with your sacral chakra. You can connect with that. Blue, if you want to attract more, let's see, what resonates with the color blue? These are just the colors that I have. It doesn't matter like what colors you have, but you know, I don't know what the color blue would represent. Maybe you want to work with your emotions, releasing your emotions, and you can use the color blue. Just get creative. Find what works for you. This is not like one way. It's all how you want to create your intentions. It's all on you. I'm just giving you examples so that you can be more creative with it. And then you can write it on a journal, write the new moon down, write for the next moon cycle. This is what you want to create for the next 30 days. This is what you want to create. But don't just leave that intention there and then forget about it. Work towards that. Whatever it is your goal is, whatever your intention is, water your seeds. And another way that you could do this, you can get a pot with dirt in it. Take that piece of paper that you wrote all your intentions in, and during the new moon, the night of the new moon, read it out loud to the new moon. Look at the new moon if you could see it visually from wherever you live, and plant it. And if you can't see the new moon, it's okay. The energy is still within the atmosphere. Plant it outside and plant it like you're planting a seed. Water it every day. You don't have to water it physically, but if you want to just get more creative, tapping in more into the energy, I would do it. Your new moon intention. So that is two different ways that you could do your intentions, but the whole point of doing an intention, you could even do it in your yoga practice before you start doing yoga. I set the intention for my day, for this practice. You could literally set intentions every single day to be more aware, because that's what setting intentions is all about. And also, I have a video on setting intentions, so definitely I'll leave it down below for you guys to check it out, and I'll put it up here as well so that you could just simply click it if you want to watch it. It's different steps on how to set intentions. It's super simple. Don't make it so hard. It doesn't have to be hard. And each day, little by little, you get used to setting your intentions. It helps you become more in the present moment, and that's really great about setting intention, and it's really helps you bring you in the present moment. Not only that, but as well, what do you really intend? What is your intention for whatever task it is at hand? Are you putting your full effort in it? Or are you on your cell phone and you're on social media and you're not like even really paying attention to what you're doing? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. It's pretty self-explanatory. Don't make it harder than it is. It's super easy, and make it very lighthearted. You want to make sure this is not something frustrating or that you don't like you're struggling with it. It's supposed to be super easy crazy. So set your intentions for your new moon. I'll share one of my intentions with you guys that I'm gonna be setting for this new moon, and it is to stay present, to, you know, work with my intentions, to stay present and not to like fall in my mindset, because I'm an air sign. I have an air sign as well in my moon rising. So no, in my moon, not my moon rising. I'm an Aquarius and then a Libra moon, and a Capricorn is my ascendant sign. So I have two air signs, Libra and Aquarius. So I'm always in my head, like I could just get lost in my thoughts, and that could tend to make me less productive, but as well just not being present and not getting things done. For that reason, I'm going to be setting the intention to be more present and set more intentions throughout the day so that I could stay in routine, I could stay on my task, and just stay present in general, because we all need to be more present. And during this COVID time, it's helping us be more present and just realize things that are more important, or it gives you time to think about those things. But sometimes thinking too much about things can really make you a little crazy, right? So let's work on setting our intentions. All right, let's get right into the new moon in Taurus. We're gonna go right into our new moon in Taurus forecast. Here we go. Let's get right into it. Let's dive in. This new moon is in obviously the zodiac Taurus. The symbol for a Taurus is the bull, so they can be very stubborn. Watch out, don't get a Taurus mad, because they'll build it all up and then explode when you get them at the wrong time. But that's not how they generally are. Taurus are really nice, down-to-earth people. But let's keep going down the moon forecast. Then we have the planet, which is in Venus. It's the same as Libra. They have the same planet. We just had a full moon in Libra, right? A full moon in Libra. And in our last reading, Taurus, their sign is an earth sign. Other earth signs are Capricorn and Virgo. So those are all three of the earth signs. The numerology that we are working with is number 3 and 51. 51 is another lucky number for Taurans. 51 means working towards like new beginnings. And number 3 is a celebration number, a time of celebration. Also, number 3 represents the body, mind, and spirit. It's a time to really focus on aligning our body, mind, and spirit, aligning all three. So what are the different things that you could do for your body, for your mind, and for your spirit? For your spirit, you can meditate. For your body, you could do like dry brushing or yoga. For your mind, you can also meditate. Well, spirit is more like doing something that you really love, really enjoy. So for me, one thing is cooking new recipes. So different things like that. In each category, in your body, mind, and spirit, make sure you do something for each one during this new moon. The chakra that we're working with is the heart chakra, and the crystals that we're working with are jade and rose quartz. I have my rose quartz sitting over here. Rose quartz is all about self-compassion, being compassionate towards others, which is a great thing to do at this time during COVID. And this is a really nice big rose quartz that I have, but it's all about love and compassion, being really gentle with yourself and being gentle with others. And then I have my jade necklace on here. Jade is a stone about being lucky, good luck. It's just a good luck stone for like Chinese people, but I love jade. A friend of mine gave me this jade heart necklace for me when I was moving away from New York, because I used to live in New York. The colors that we are working with is pink, blue, and green, and that's why I'm wearing the green jade as well, because it's a crystal for the Taurus. And then I'm wearing this blue jacket. I like to wear the colors. It really helps you tap into like that energy of that moon. It's up to you. You don't have to do that, but it's just another fun thing to do as part of your new moon ritual. And then the Taurus affirmation is, I claim what is mine and I let go what is not. So claim what is yours and let go of the rest. Let's look into Taurus characteristics. Taurus people, they're very stubborn at times, but they're very hard workers. They're business people. They're really generous usually with their money. They're just usually really giving people. They're really down to earth. They are practical, determined. They have a lot of stability. They're really stable and they're really grounded people. That is good. You don't really need to get grounded, but if you're feeling a little flustered this cycle of this moon, definitely get grounded. This new moon is just in a provide a very grounding foundation for us. And Taurus, they're really realistic people. They see the reality of things. They're not really people that are in their imagination or in their mentality a lot. Like I said, they're just super grounded people. Let's look at the earth signs all together. So again, the Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, they are all air signs, aka the legends. They're wise, they're stable, they're sensual, they're grounded, they rule the physical world because they are an earth sign and they are all usually pretty grounded. They're great gardeners, they're great cooks because they're the nurturer. They're like the nurture signs. They're all about like nurturing, gardening, cooking. Those are all like nurturing things. They love to nurture. So this new moon, definitely do something that you can nurture yourself or nurture others. Cook a new meal, get new inspiration, go on Pinterest. That's what I do. It's so much fun. It's really easy and it just brings more creativity in your life. You know, make a new plant. Make a new plant. Plant a new plant. Plant a new seed or water your plants. Change their pots. Put them in bigger pots. Just change the energy around and do something nurturing along those lines. Earth signs, they make good lovers. They're reliable. They're stable. They're trustworthy and they're usually business type people. You'll usually see Taurus people owning their own business or just working for somebody with an owned business, or they'll just be working, they'll be like the CEO of a business. They're usually just really hard workers. Like Taurus people are, they'll just keep going until like they like drop. They're just over nurturing sometimes, so make sure you don't over nurture yourself. Make sure you're giving out enough, but that you're also replenishing yourself at the same time. That would be like one thing I would say for Taurus people, is to really balance out the giving and receiving, because you'll wind up getting burnt out really quickly. That is all we have to say about the Taurus people. Let's dive into our new moon reading. All right, let's get right into our new moon reading. I have 3 cards here. We're gonna do a past, present, and future. Let's look at the first card. Oh my goodness. So we have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. We get this frequently in our moon videos. We just got this for the last one, the full moon in Libra, the last video I had. This is the past card, so it's representing that you did the work. So good job to all of you who watched my full moon in Libra. You did the work. You did the releasing that you had to do. And if you're new to this video, this is saying that there's something that you need to release. The waning moon is all about being at the peak of something, and it's just time to release that. You need to release the resistance. There's just something that you need to release in order to move forward. So meditate, do some yoga to really help you get in this alignment of like releasing. You need to do something physical. The spirit is telling me that you need to do something physical, yoga, meditation, like something that is not physical, but something that's going to stimulate your mind. So that would be meditation or doing yoga, doing a puzzle, something like that, in order to help you to release this energy that you've been bottling up during this whole time. If you've been watching my video, this means that you already released it. So great job, guys. That is the past. The middle we have is the first quarter moon, which says your commitment is being tested. During this time, the universe is testing you. Testing you. Who likes being tested? Not me. I don't like being tested, but it's just part of life. Universe, the life, you're always being tested whether you're aware of it or not, which is also a great way to do your intentions during this new moon, because it's really gonna help you stay in the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, you can see what you are being tested with, versus if you're always on your phone, if you're always keeping your mind busy and you're not really spiritually paying attention, then you wouldn't know what you're being tested on. Does that make sense? Your commitment is being tested. So you're being tested to stay committed to the task at hand. Whatever it is that you're doing in life, whether it's studying, creating a new project, working, anything that you have a goal towards, this is saying that you need to be committed. That the universe is testing to see if this is something that you really want. The universe is asking, does this person really want this? And the universe is going to throw you in some challenges. And it's going to see if you're going to give up or if you're going to have confidence and just be like, okay, you know, obstacles happen in life. This is what I'm gonna do to fix it, and this is what I'm gonna do to solve it and move forward. So it's up to you. And the first quarter moon, it goes in between the new moon and the full moon. It's the moon like right in between. For that reason, you're like you're in the middle. You're like almost there. But the card is falling. It's up to you whether you want to commit to it or not. Let's see what the future card says. And we have your hard work is paying off. A new moon and Capricorn. Oh, we have another earth sign. This is gonna be a new moon that you feel really grounded. You feel really put together. Your mind is clear. You have clarity. And if that doesn't resonate with you, then it's gonna be the complete opposite. You're gonna feel you're not having enough clarity. So set an intention to have clarity, that you will have clarity. Connect with your higher self. I just did a reading on messages from your higher self. So definitely check that out to connect more with your higher self and see what your higher self, like what messages your higher self has for you, so that you can set better intentions. But your hard work is paying off. So this is great. This is your future card. In the middle, it says you are committed. The future says your hard work is paying off. But remember, you are the creator of your destiny. You are in charge of your life. So you might see this and you are gonna be like, yes, I'm gonna be committed, and this is what is gonna happen, and I'm gonna do the work, and then boom, your wishes, your command, you get your rewards. Or you see this card and you're like, oh, forget it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna prove that this reading is not true. Well, your wish is your command. So it's all up to you. But the future is looking bright. Your hard work is paying off. It's really not a time to do new projects, but it's a time to focus on things that you've been working on. You can certainly do new things. It's a new moon, new beginnings, but this is more of things that you've already planted a seed on. And it's these cards are about continuing to planting the seeds. Continuing watering the seeds that you already have. So we have release, commit, hard work, your reward. And Capricorns, like I said before, they're another earth sign. So this is going to be a really grounding time for you. And if it's not, you really need to work on getting grounded. Whatever you have to do in order to do that, there's all different ways. And the Capricorns, they're business people too, and they're just really good at staying committed at the things they have to do. So there's two commitment cards here, and that is your reading for this full moon. Anyways, I hope that resonated with you guys. Hit the like button down below if it did, and if you want more moon videos, I upload every Tuesday and Friday, so make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so that you can hang out with me every week. So the theme around this new moon is all about being committed. Keep watering your seeds, get grounded if you're not grounded, or continue being grounded. What you're doing is working. What you're doing is paying off. The universe recognizes it, and just a time to really nurture yourself and nurture others, and making sure that those are both in balance, that giving and receiving is in balance, and making sure if they're not in balance to set boundaries. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Love you, moon babes. I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to stay gold, stay committed, and I'll see you guys in the next moon cycle.